right, so parents, can you imagine not knowing if your child is safe after an incident like that one? Cell phones really made a difference yesterday as kids were able to let their parents know that they were okay. Communication is key in an emergency like this one, but not typically during a regular school day. ABC 2 News' Roosevelt Leftwich takes a look at some of these cell phone policies at schools in our area. Rosie?
Well, Kelly, think of a loud marching band in the school hallways at all times. That's what would happen if a couple thousand high school students all started talking on their cell phones in the hallways at any given time. Now, the phones are definitely a disruption, but schools know that they will be there and have different approaches to controlling them. They just can't wait. After going all day without it, the cell phones sprout up in hands quicker than books once they're out of Towson High. For students, cell phones are life.
We can't have it with us like in our pockets, but most people do, but there's no signal in the school, so we can't really use it. Okay. Well, unless if you have an iPhone, then you can use it. Yeah.
So you gotta get mom to get you an iPhone.
Well, I had an iPhone.
That's the reason I changed the iPhone.
But for mom, when her daughter is trying to avoid getting in trouble for using it, a phone means safety and security.
She doesn't use it inside, she turns it off. But once she steps out, she turns it on in case, you know, she missed the bus, in case I come to pick her up. Anything happen, I would love her to have her phone on when she steps out from school.
Baltimore County schools take a very practical approach to cell phones in schools. They're considered a potential disruption to the school day, and they can be confiscated like any other nuisance. It's like they know the kids have them with them at all times these days, but it would be more of a disruption to take them away every day. But as long as they're turned off and put away in a backpack, purse, or locker, they can be brought to school.
But schools also and teachers also have some latitude that we understand, and it's a nod to reality, the fact that most children, if not all now, bring cell phones, iPhones, some kind of electronic device with them to school. So we understand that, we realize that. If one should go off inadvertently in class and that sort of thing, it doesn't automatically mean a penalty, but there are penalties associated with it.
Cell phone policies vary from district to district, but most make an allowance for them. But some policies are more defined. Many follow a no-see, no-hear approach. Baltimore County, Baltimore City, and Howard County consider cell phones a disruption, but allow some school staff discretion. But others have a very defined policy, including consequences for being caught. Carroll County has the toughest policy in the area, followed by Harford and then Anne Arundel County. In Geauga County schools where the Chardon shooting took place, they apparently have a rather liberal cell phone policy. There is no specific mention of cell phones in the student handbook or under the student code of conduct, but students are not supposed to cause disruption during the school day. Roosevelt Leftwich, ABC 2 News.